She is fat though, so I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my
She's
God,
fat as fuck.
she's big as fuck.
She's fat as fuck, bro. She acts like, and she's masculine. Like she's never gonna get a high value man to herself.
Well, to be fair, she's a big bone. That's all.
Yeah, she's big.
He's funny.
And she got
Ice Tray,
Ice Tray goes, I'd use Kim K to build my status and fuck. Yeah.
Facts.
No self-respecting guy's gonna take Kim Kardashian seriously, ladies. Like that is like if you want to be a wife, listen, if you want to be a business mogul, fantastic. Follow her lead. If you want to be a wife to a strong, dominant man that you respect, Kim K is not the person to follow.
Nope.
As a matter of fact, she's gonna drive you very far away from the very man that you want to attract.
I don't know why people.
No guy is gonna take a woman seriously that has sex on camera. No offense.
Really?
I hit it.
Yes,
That's
I will.
hit it first.
No
That's the
offense.
truth.
Yes, I will.
Huh? What was that?
Yes, I will. No offense.
They was begging for me.
No. Let me respond.
Come on, man.
Let me.
Because I mean,
clarify.
what female do you meet nowadays that isn't on OnlyFans or doing some shit like that?
So you don't think that
you do that?
Hold on, ladies. Let her say her point. I'm just. Let me finish. I'll say this real quick. No guy that has options, that's attractive and has some status and money, is gonna commit to a porn star more than likely. 95% chance not going to do it. Now go ahead, say your point, and then I'll turn it to the ladies.
So not only do we all have a bunch of friends and people in our lives that do sexual things on the internet, whatever. You can show a butt crack on the internet and get paid a lot more money than a man could, right? Okay. We are still obligated to love. And at the end of the day, let me say this. Why wouldn't a man want a girl that's sitting inside? You know who she's fucking. You know what she's doing. Because at the end of the day, just as much as a guy's going to cheat, a female's going to cheat. Okay. So why not have a girl that's like, yo, I get paid thousands of dollars to go on set with someone who I know is clean. Okay. You know everything, every move I make. And honestly, it's porn stars more that want that stability and that love when you get home and that loyalty. So that's why we do go for, you know,
you're fucking other
different types of men.
niggas on camera.
When you can provide more than me, then that's different. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's 2022. We got men walking out in skirts and dresses these days, and still Harry Styles pulling mad bitches, right? Okay, so we got females. Everyone's got OnlyFans or friends with OnlyFans.
You want love? Okay, here's the thing, man. Like, you can say all these things, but social constructs don't adhere to reality. Like, men are biologically hardwired to be repulsed by girls that fuck dudes on camera and shit. Like, it's just not a thing. Like, you can say that, like, oh, we're woke now. It's 2022. It doesn't change the fact that guys are going to be guys. They're not going to like that. Just like you want a guy that's stronger than you and taller than you, a guy's going to want a guy that isn't fucking a bunch of people. So,
especially
that's just reality.
Come on your breath, you know?
Is it hard for you to like find like men?
It's not. To be honest with you, it's a lot more men that honestly and don't even make that face.
What type of man, though?
Ladies.
There's a lot more men that honestly are like, damn, wow, I want to, like, they feel like they want to take me out the industry, or, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I keep doing what I'm doing. I stay independent, and men love that. They love the independency. They love, what?
You don't want those men.
Huh?
You don't want those men, do you?
I don't consider anybody a loser. Gotcha, bitch. But I do consider that there are men out there that, you know, they don't have it as good as other people. They might not have come
ladies,
from
here's the
something that
thing.
isn't
Why are you
as good as
asking her?
people.
We're the ones that give out the fucking rings. We're telling you. We don't want chicks that are promiscuous to be wife.
It's like a certain type of man that will marry her. That's the thing. It's a certain type of man that will marry her.
Here's the thing, ladies. I love it how you guys would rather congregate amongst each other when you got two fucking millionaires here at the table telling y'all what guys of our caliber want in a woman.
Exactly. A millionaire would not marry.
Exactly.
So, you know, a scammer might, but a millionaire might.
A traditional masculine man that is a leader is not going to subject himself. Stop. Get the fuck out your feelings. I'm telling you the truth. You don't have to like it.
Why you have to curse at her?
Because she's been interrupting a million times. We got a show to run here. All right? This is our platform. If you have a problem with it,
leave.
You can go.
I'm a fuck.
But you're hearing the show the quality. Look, you're interjecting right now. Okay? The facts are the facts. We could do a poll on the fucking thing right now with 10,000 plus people in here. Most men are not going to take a girl seriously that has sex on camera that's a porn star.
And the post
and a guy that and especially a guy that has some kind of options and status, he's not going to do it. It's going to be embarrassing for him.
So Prince Charming's never coming?
That could be true, right?
No.
But at the end of the day,
you're Prince Charming.
Everybody
has their own Prince Charming.
So why do they idolize?
One mic.
But you know, there's also over 7 billion people in the world. So
I mean, girl, there could be somebody out there.
There's someone for you.
Real quick,
There's
maybe.
someone for everyone.
Y'all had anything on this or no?
Maybe.
I believe that
There are
There's over 70 men that would love to
Hold on, let her, yo,
Real quick.
stop.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
My belief is that I don't think the rich niggas want to be with a porn star. Not trying to be offensive to anybody because I do OnlyFans too. I just don't do sex on it. But traditional men are not gonna want to take a porn star serious. Like I'm just, it's realistically like
Okay,
because when you get married and you have kids, like you want your kids to see that. Like they're not gonna want that. Like that's my personal opinion. That's why I don't do the most. But everybody makes their money. I don't judge nobody. But I want to get married in the future, so I think about the future, not just now. Because money blinds people.
What do you do on OnlyFans?
Me, I just twerk in the shower, still make money.
okay, let me say something to that real quick. So a lot of girls,
So
I
I'm
noticed.
not capping. I'll go on my thing right now. and
Yeah,
show
I
you.
notice a lot of girls do that though. They'll be like, okay,
for
so
free.
we all have OnlyFans, but a guy won't take a girl serious if she's a porn star. But I have OnlyFans, but I don't be naked. Guys aren't like when it's private and they haven't paid yet. They see that you have an OnlyFans. They don't care if you're drumming. They don't care if
The
you're
first thing is she got
in a
OnlyFans.
bikini
That's
or
exactly-
fully dressed. You have an
Right.
It's in her
OnlyFans.
bio.
Period.
Raise your hand if you're married.
So,
Chris.
what?
Could have been.
nobody's
What's
married.
Look, I'm not talking shit. I'm saying this from like I have an OnlyFans. You feel me? Like I know that this is how guys think because I've had my guy friends sit here and tell me like, look, like we know that you're not over here, you know, showing pussy, showing this, showing that,
But you're all
but you have an OnlyFans and it has your name on it.
You're all in
Don't-
that bucket.
The guys across the street are gonna think my girl has an OnlyFans showing pussy just because her name is on OnlyFans. It's just what it is.
Here's the thing, ladies. The problem is that you guys want to get a lot of fast benefits and not understand that there's going to be slow problems.
Yeah.
If you're involved in the sex trade to any degree, whether you're a sugar baby, a stripper, a porn star, a fucking, you know, having sex for money, prostitute, whatever it is, escort, understand that you're going to limit your ability to attract certain caliber of men, and most importantly, retain them. Because a lot of girls say, I can get a guy. Who gives a fuck if you can
But
get
can
him?
you keep him?
Can you keep him? Can you get a
Hello?
ring? And most importantly, can you get his last name? Most girls that are in that industry can't, because guys understand, even if they like that girl, if I wipe this chick up, I'm going to look fucking stupid. She's going to carry around my last name and they're going to laugh at me. You look at all these other big porn stars, Lana Rhoades, Mia Khalifa, etc. These girls get in relationships, they get married. The guy always breaks it off because men know deep down, fuck, man, this girl is getting plowed by 9 Nigerians on camera. They can't take it seriously, bro.
Nigerian though.
No, I get it, but the connotation, you're missing the point. The connotation in itself that you're on
We have the
OnlyFans,
same point.
whether you're fucking or not, I know, I know that. But what I'm saying is that it's always like, even if you get on OnlyFans, you're still gonna hurt yourself. Even if you don't, even if you don't show box, you do some other shit, you're still gonna, you're gonna disqualify yourself from a good amount of things.
So why do these?
Hold on. We're just saying as well. We know there's girls out there that are not OnlyFans, they're not porn stars, but they do the most, right? However, people don't know that for the most part. But if you're on camera, niggas gonna be like, damn, you know what? Everyone knows I can't be associated
Seeing
with
is
that.
believing.
Or they'll smash you, but they won't wipe you up. That's all we're saying. So
I'm just saying there's consequences.
We're
Whether you
not
show your
judging
pussy
the
or you
men
don't,
here. Yeah, either way.
like, it's gonna have a negative connotation.
Good.
Okay. So what I'm saying basically is nowadays it's 2022. We all thoughts out here, right? But you got your thoughts. I can say, hey, at least when I'm thoughting and plotting, the people I've thought and plotted with, they got paperwork, they're tested. I come with a paycheck. I'm not out here in no club popping my pussy for just some random guy that I thought was cute at the club. I popped it for something that was dedicated in my career.
It doesn't matter.
And when you already do that,
it's on camera.
You're trying to rationalize your
Y'all be
actions.
looking
I'm
over
just
the
telling you,
point.
like,
I'm not rationalizing,
you
I'm
can
just
do what you
justifying.
want.
At the end of the
it's same
day,
thing.
if I could go online and see you, I don't want it. Period. If anybody can see it, you know,
But it's there's people.
Let's be real though. Let's be real. Men idolize strippers. They idolize. They put them on a pedestal.
They're not
100%.
gonna take no stripper
But
serious.
they don't want. They do wife them though. They do.
there are
strippers be taking care of them niggas. They don't be taking them serious.
Okay, wait.
Yo, stop. If a guy, those guys are tricks. Those are low value guys that take those girls serious, bro.
They're in jail.
Like, I don't know how you guys this is common. Like if y'all were to tell me, like, if I was to say, yeah, women in general don't want to date a guy that's broke, me and Fresh aren't gonna argue that. I'll be like, yeah, in general,
true.
that's true.
Right.
But I'm over here telling y'all, Men don't take hoes seriously
So I have a question
in
for you.
general.
We're
And then you're trying to argue it. Yo, well, I popped this pussy for this guy at this time, and I'm clean and all that shit. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares.
Let me ask you a
care if you're
question then.
clean.
But these men be wifing these.
Let me
They
ask you a
really
question
wife
then.
them.
Good.
Okay. So you think that because I did porn and I still do porn, that I'm incapable of being in a committed, long-term, and loving relationship?
Yes.
It's okay. We'll come back with the ring. We'll
Why?
prove it.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
When I have multiple opportunities, and literally multiple opportunities of people that we're all well aware of that I won't speak on, when I could have and didn't for my own reasons.
Because you
Here's
did.
the thing. You can say that, but I know statistically speaking, the more partners a woman has, the higher the likelihood that she's not going to be able to stay in a long-term relationship,
It's
and
not a
divorces
partner,
go
it's
up.
acting.
We did a whole podcast on this actually with studies. Like the more a woman's body count goes up, the higher the likelihood she won't be able to stay in a committed
But
relationship.
do you know porn is a lot of acting? There's times when I'm riding a pelvic bone, pretending I'm getting it, and I'm getting nothing. I'm fake. It's
The more
acting.
you talk, the more.
Like it doesn't change
Hey,
the
don't
fact
spill
that
the sauce.
like promiscuity is a large
Never
contributing
watch porn
factor
again.
to inefficient marriages and relationships.
So I'm incapable of love.
There's a high likelihood of it.
Okay.
Well, I didn't say incapable of love.
You can
There's a
get
high
love.
likelihood. There's a high likelihood that you're not going to be able to stay in a committed long-term relationship and or marriage.
Okay.
Is it possible?
I just want to say there's over 7
It
billion
has
people
been.
in the world.
She's gonna always say that.
Bro, did we not just show you statistically like the chances of finding a guy?
Where was that?
Like,
Sometimes you just have to let
Was that
people live their
Google?
life and
No.
just tell them there's over 7
Those
billion
numbers,
people.
you
Just
know
do
where
your
those
thing,
numbers
girl.
come from? Those numbers come from the 2020 census and the national statistics of health. So literally, that is probably one of the most accurate representations of available men in the United States. So I already know from your career, you're a higher earner. Okay? So you're a higher earner. You have a high body count. You do porn. So you've already been disqualified by a large majority of men. And on top of that, you're in a socioeconomic demographic where it's extremely competitive to find these guys. And why is a guy going to pick you when he can go ahead and get a girl that's 21, lower body count, not a porn star, can't see his girl getting smashed on the
Because
internet?
they probably
and
do
be with her?
missionary and can't pay their own bills when just as much as if you
Men-
leave me,
Just
because
hold on,
you're a
hold on,
porn
hold on.
star doesn't mean-
Men don't care about
and
men at that level that make that kind of money don't care about your money.
men look at women as, how are you going to take care of my children, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as the fact that whatever I do for a living, fuck that. But at the end of the day, when I got a household and the way that I maintain my children, the way that I maintain my life, the way that I cater to my family, my actual morals and me as a woman, if I could show that, what I do as a living and how I made my money, that has nothing to do with
Do you
how
have
I
kids?
come
I
as a
feel- I have a
person.
question. Do you have
But
kids?
a lot of
You do. So what would you do? You have a daughter or a son?
Son.
A son. So what would you do if like your son is of age
And
and,
he sees my videos one day?
his friends like, oh, that's your mom. I want to hit her.
And that's why I continue to do porn, because at the end of the day, that's already a given. I'm going to one day have to present that. Why would I want to be a girl that did porn? I'd rather be a girl that was a porn star. You
so
know,
my
did something
question
with
is,
it, invested
what would
their
you
money.
do or
My
say
kid,
to your child? Like
when he presents it, the same way that Kim Kardashian presented it, you sue him, whatever. At the end of the day, point,
It's public, though. It's
when that fails, I know it's gonna fail.
I mean,
you
it's
know,
public.
you do what you gotta do. That will fail, though. That will fail. You do
I
what you
think
gotta do.
she's
You do the
asking, what
suing,
would you
all
do
that.
if your child found out?
Yeah,
What
that's
was
what
the-
finds
what's the
out, your
conversation?
reaction.
It's going to happen. It is going to happen.
What
That
would
is
you do?
You're not
a-
answering the
obvious
question. What
effect.
would you say, or like how would
I was
you
getting there.
handle?
I was getting there. So when he does find out, it is a thing where it's like, you know what? My kid is gonna. There's a lot of things that kids are gonna have to cry for because their parents what they did, right?
Mhm.
My kid can go cry in whatever car he needs. He can go be homeschooled. You know what I mean? I did what I did, and I can't take it back. But I made sure my kid was stable. Things were invested, and he's gonna be okay for when he does find out, to a point where he can handle it appropriately with his mom. And you know what? I'm gonna continue to
Here's the
do
thing.
it.
What
so
if
that
you
I'm
do with
not
your
porn
daughter?
star, and I'm not just on
listen,
Pornhub.
you're coming
guys
up with
are putting
convenient
emotion.
ways of how you're going to deal with the issue, whatever.
No,
the
I
problem is that
practiced the way I'm gonna deal with it for.
okay, here's the thing.
A long
That's
time.
great. That's great that you're going to deal with that. Now, why should a man of status and value be subject to that?
They
That's
don't
my
have
point.
to be, but they do
Like,
want
They're not
Why
going to
would-
want to be.
They're not
That's
going to
my
want
answer.
their mom having to explain, son.
they're not
my
gonna wanna be, bro.
Sex tape. That's
Like,
what
I'm
he's
telling
saying.
you right now,
die.
we
But it's 2022.
yo,
We can normalize.
I'm telling you right
things
now,
on the internet now.
like,
Come on
it
now.
doesn't matter. Like, unfortunately, it doesn't matter what you think, because the men are the ones that give out the rings. If I was short and ugly, right, and I was a loser and I lived with my mom, I can't sit there and say, well, man, this is fucked up. These chicks don't want to pick me. What the fuck? This is annoying. Like, you know what? I deserve a bad bitch. Like, what the fuck? No one cares about my circumstances because I'm not in a position right now to demand a bad bitch because I'm a fucking loser.
Right.
Guess what? When you're a woman and you have a high body count, you're a fucking loser to men, unfortunately.